And we begin with breaking news. Just hours ago, Moscow murder suspect Bryan Kohberger faced a judge for the first time in Latah County. He faces first-degree murder charges, accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students. Just hours ago, officials also released the affidavit that lays out new evidence. It also reveals a new timeline of events. We now know how investigators say they were able to link Kohberger's DNA to the gruesome crime scene. But first, let's go to Amanda Rowley. She has been at the Latah County Courthouse all morning long. She was in the room as Kohberger faced an Idaho judge for the very first time.
Good afternoon. Just to be transparent, there was quite a line of media members to get into this initial appearance. When we got in, it was a very quick hearing and it was completely full of members of the media. But sitting in the front row were family members of Kaylee Gonzalez, who is one of the murdered University of Idaho students. Now, during this hearing, the suspect showed no emotion and spoke very little, meaning he only spoke when the judge asked him questions. Now, the judge read through each charge against Bryan Kohberger, 1 count of burglary and 4 counts of murder. The max penalty, as the judge read in court today, for each count of murder in the first degree is death or life in prison. Cooney County's chief public defender, Ann Taylor, is representing the suspect. Kohberger is currently being held in Latah County Jail with no bail, and this morning his attorney argued against this. But the prosecutor, Bill Thompson, told the judge Idaho law does not entitle the suspect to a bond because of the charges against him, adding that he was arrested across the country. The judge decided Kohberger will remain in jail without bail. She also gave the suspect a no contact order. That means he's prohibited from having any contact with the victims' families, friends, and the surviving roommates. Now, shortly after the hearing this morning, the attorney representing the Gonzalez family commented on their behalf. Take a listen.
It's obviously an emotional time for the family, seeing the defendant for the first time. This is the beginning of the criminal justice system, and the family will be here for the long haul. And that's the statement for the media today. Thank you.
Now, here's what we can expect in the upcoming court proceedings. A status conference hearing is now scheduled for next Thursday at 10 a.m. and this was at the request of the suspect's defense attorney. From today, Kohberger's preliminary hearing must happen within the next 2 weeks, and during that hearing, he will have to enter a plea of either not guilty or guilty. We'll be keeping track of that and posting any updates we can as we learn more. Reporting from the Latah County Courthouse, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.